Shanti Bailey.
My name is Carol Willis.
My name is Celeste Alvarado.
My name is Jennifer Bailey.
I'm Bobby Powell.
And we are the outspoken youth who want to discuss the heavy topic of mental health.
Mental health could go to various ways, from a kid learning his ABCs to a college student stressing over a final exam.
Mental health to me is staying positive, motivated, and focused.
Mental health to me is finding peace of mind through the daily struggles and obstacles life throws my way.
To me, mental health is the internal system within oneself, coping with the external world.
Mental health to me is how you approach your feelings, how you approach others' feelings, and how you put it into consideration. To me, mental health, it doesn't exist because all I've ever known is mental illness. For me, when I think of my future, mental health is always my dark cloud. I feel like with my experiences, I can help others, but I have to be aware of the fact that I can develop the mental illness and not be able to help myself.
Mental health has affected me in the educational system. Therefore, I know what it feels like to go through self-doubt. So, me being in class, with ADHD, it's sort of hard to pay attention. It's hard to maintain friendships, status with your teachers, and stay out of trouble. Because when you're a child, it's pretty much difficult to maintain anything.
We label these young children as having ADHD, as having a disorder at such a young age, and then they grow up believing that there's something wrong with them, and then that develops until they're adults.
When you think of mental illness, you don't think that it could be anybody. You don't think that it could be somebody sitting right next to you. It could be your best friend that doesn't want to open up that far, or it could be your very own mother.
And we don't know because we don't talk about it. We're not open about it when people aren't comfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
And it's a very serious subject that leads to a lot of things like homelessness, drug abuse, domestic violence, etc.
Dropping out.
It would be nice if there's a program for people like that instead of going, because it's different talking to a counselor about your mental health than talking to your friend.
If you actually had a connection with them and you told them your story and how you connect with them, that could make a huge difference in anybody's life. It's a very real thing that you can have a connection with somebody you know nothing about by just accepting them and accepting their faults and seeing that you make mistakes too.
And letting go of your insecurities and then accepting them.
That's the definition of a connection.
It is.
If we are all more compassionate and caring, less judgmental, more open-hearted, then we could prevent, not completely, but we could start to prevent mental illness.
When somebody has mental issues, whether it be something as small as you dropping a pen and getting so mad, or as far as schizophrenia, it's the fact that we need to understand ourselves. And when you have mental illness, it's all your self-doubt, it's all the bad things about life, and it comes out in the worst way, when you lose yourself. So the way to keep ourselves, the way to continue to be strong, and the way to continue to grow as human beings without breaking from mental health to mental illness, we need each other. That's something that's very, very detrimental to our existence. We need each other. During this discussion, we have found that the stigma associated with mental health has nothing to do with mental health at all, but the fear we all have knowing that it's a possibility that you can end up with a mental illness.